Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Shadows Give Me 44 here, or Logan. Um, Back at it again, 4 months later. Believe it or not, because the house has been really loud lately. If you can't tell, the background noise is immaculate. I've also been getting into some other bullshit situations, which I'm actually gonna talk about one of those bullshit situations in this video today. But yeah, I made an apology video about like a couple weeks ago on the lack of uploads. Once again, I really am sorry, but we're gonna try to get back at it and have as steady of an upload schedule as possible, like every other day if possible, or every day, but I doubt that'll happen. Every other day or every other day, I don't know. I'm gonna do my best. Not an exact time, but you'll get more videos, that's all I'm gonna say. But without any more of my ranting, I say let's get into today's video. So today's video happened about, I'd say, like when the lack of uploads first started happening, like 7 months ago at this point. I mean, it wasn't too recent, but it wasn't too long ago either. So pretty much I was at my cousin's house, and we were just hanging out. We were staying up late as usual, right? And like, I was pretty hesitant on going there because I always get dragged into doing stupid situations when I'm with him because he always makes stupid choices. But this particular time, I don't know what got into me, but I felt like going over there. I usually don't feel like going over there, I ain't gonna lie. But oh, my bad. But yeah, I go over there and we're up. It's a pretty chill day. Like, before the night hits, it's a pretty good day. I don't think we're gonna do anything stupid or anything. But it gets we're gonna fast forward like hours later, and it gets pretty late out, right? Like, I'd say 2 3ish in the morning, and we're sitting there, and my my cousin's like, we're gonna call my cousin, we'll give him the name Joey, I guess. Joey, he says, so yo, you trying to sneak out? I've been doing it a lot lately. I haven't been getting caught. Da 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 da. And at first, I'm really hesitant because I'm like, first off, we got an AC in the window, and we're not going out the front or the back door because that's really obvious. And he's like, damn, you're right. And then we sit in there about another 10 minutes talking about it back and forth, and he's like, yo, what if I get something to unscrew the AC? And I'm like, yo, do you really feel like doing all that just to get out of the house? Like, come on, bro, that sounds kind of stupid. I'm really not trying to do this because I overthink a lot, and I'm not trying to get caught doing this because this will be like one of the worst things I've done, like, in a while. And he'll be like, we'll be fine, I never get caught doing this. And I'm like, you know what, fine, screw it. So he goes out there, and I'm like I'm sitting in there thinking, I'm like, what is he going to use to get the AC out? Like, he's not going to find a full screwdriver, is he? And sure enough, this dude comes back out, and bro has a knife, like a steak knife. I'm pretty sure it was either a steak knife or a butter knife, but he comes back in with this knife, and I'm like, yo, are you really about to try to use that to unscrew it? And he's like, yep. And I'm like, shoot, whatever floats your boat, man. And he's like, I bet. So he goes over there and starts unscrewing the screws. Somehow it works. He gets these screws unscrewed with the butter knife, bro. And I'm like, all right, so what's the first step of this? Because this is not my type of trouble causing. I've never snuck out before. Keep in mind, this is my first time and last time. Haven't tried it again since. But he's like, yo, it's easy. We're just gonna get on this bike and we're basically just gonna ride around. And I'm like, okay, bro, whatever you say. So we go out here. I get on this bike. He gets on the pegs. He makes me peg him around for however long we're out here. But yeah, basically we start heading down the road, riding around. And as we're riding, we go to like this neighborhood, right? And there's like this church, and there's a cop car sitting in the church parking lot. And as we're driving by it, next we hear the sirens flick on, and we're like, oh fuck, oh fuck. And then I turn around and look, and I see that it's like starting to approach us, like looking like it's following us. And I'm like, oh fuck, what do we do, Cameron's like, go pedal fast. Keep in mind I have him on the pegs and I'm pedaling as fast as I can, but every time I run out of breath this dude gets mad at me and tells me to go faster. I'm like, it's not my fault, I have to peg you, bruh. And he's like, whatever, just go faster, go faster. And it's making me mad, but you know, I'm trying. I'm over here dying. I'm like a hard breathing, trying to pedal with an extra 100 pounds on the bike. And eventually, I think we get away from the cop, and then we're riding, like still steady riding, you know, making sure the cop is gone. And as we're doing that, we drive by this house, and then after we drive by it, we hear this alarm start going off, and we're like, oh shit. So then I have to start speeding my dumb ass again because there's this alarm going off, and I'm like, oh my god, what is this about? Like, why is there a motion detector alarm? And he's like, I don't know, man, but keep going, keep going. I'm like, okay, man, I'm keeping going. So we end up going and riding around this neighborhood for, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes or something like that. But as we're riding around, I keep saying, I'm like, yo, I'm overthinking, we need to go home. And he's like, nah, man, we're fine. And then this dumbass Jimmy gets this stupid idea, bro. And he's like, you wanna go chill out at this girl's house with me? And I'm like, no, dude. Luckily we didn't end up doing it, because I kept saying, no, I'm not doing that. If you go there, I'm going home by myself, I don't care. You know, it's like, yo, fine. So I'd say we're out about another 10-20 minutes before we start heading home, right? And I'm like, yo, we gotta head home soon, because I'm like majorly overthinking at this point, right? And I'm like, yo, we have to go home. He's like, okay, fine, you could be lame. So we start heading home. The first time I'm just thinking, I'm like, what if they're outside waiting on us? What if they know he's been sneaking out and they're just waiting on us to get home? Like, what if they already knew? What if they already noticed that we were gone? And I was just overthinking. And then the closer we got, the more overthinkish I got. Like, I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? They're gonna be waiting on us. They're gonna da 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 da. And sure enough, we get home. We put this bike up, you know, and so far nothing looks sus. Everything looks smooth, right? And we walk in that, and when we get to the back door, actually Jim gets there first, my cousin, and the first thing I hear is him getting yelled at, and I'm like, oh no. Like, I hear, give me your phone right now, go lay down. I'm like, oh no, it is over. And I walk in, and honestly, I should have walked away when I heard him getting yelled at, but no, my dumbass follows right along with him. I'm like, and the first thing that I hear when I get in there is, give me your phone right now. Yeah, I'm calling your dad, I'm calling your mom, go to bed, go lay down, we'll reassess this in the morning, or something like that. That's all I heard. And I'm like, oh, it's over now. And Jim's like all laughing about it and shit, and I'm like, bruh, this ain't funny. Like, I'm mad at Jim for sucking me into this stupid situation. And he's like, yo, it'll be fine, chill, we won't even be grounded that long. Little does he know, his mom is different than my parents. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm dead. They're keeping my shit for like ever. And next day rolls around, right? And a pretty normal day, like really everybody's acting like it never happened. And you know, we riding around and stuff without me having my phone. And then I get home, and I'm pretty sure I got this long lecture. I don't remember what exactly happened when I got home, but all I know is I probably got this super long lecture about not sneaking out and making smarter choices. And I'm like, yeah, I'll make smarter choices, da 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 da. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about all that happened that night. Your boy's dumbass got caught sneaking out of the house. You know, not a very pleasant feeling. Yeah, moral of the story, never do any of the dumb shit you heard in this video. Never sneak out. Come on, bro. Like, you could really worry your parents with that. You know, you don't want to get involved in that type of shit. Like, never do anything that I do in my videos unless I'm actually doing something good in the video. Then by all means, go ahead. But if I'm doing something like this in the video, then don't do it. Please don't do it. But yeah, on that note, I think that's everything I have to cover in this video. Uh, yeah, if you did enjoy, please leave a like. It would really mean a lot. My first time back in 4 months, you know, once again, I'm sorry for the lack of uploads, but I'll really try. If the background noise is bad, once again, I apologize. I have a very noisy house. One of the reasons why I haven't been uploading, I don't actually have a full proper setup to actually record these at the moment. So, you know, I gotta do it what I gotta do it. But yeah, once again, if you did enjoy, leave a like, you know, subscribe, all the good stuff, because I make stories like this whenever I can. And yeah, they're all 100% real too. Like, I get into some pretty crazy shit for my age, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think that's everything I gotta cover. I'm out. Peace.